Hello students, good morning to all of you. Students, in today's lecture, we learn the combination of capacitor and energy stored in capacitor. So, we have two types of combination as you learn in your in your 10th class, that about the resistances. Resistances can be added, combined with series and parallel. Similarly, we have in capacitors in series and capacitor in parallel. Okay, so capacitor is said to connect in parallel if two or many capacitors are connected one by one, and the first and last capacitor is connected across a battery as shown in this figure. Here capacitor of capacitance C1, C2 and C3 are connected in series one by one, or one end of the second is connected to the first end, or second end of the second capacitor is connected to the first end of the third capacitor. This type of combination in which each capacitor is connected across the battery is called a parallel combination. Now, the second way to identify the series and parallel combination is, as we have a battery of V volt, and you know that a V volt battery having charge Q is equal to CV. Okay, here Q is equal to CV by this relation. Now, if this battery have charge Q, so charge can flow across the circuit. Then we observe here there is only and only one path to flow charge from each capacitor C1, C2 and C3. So we get the connection of the capacitor is series, and here charge can be moved from this path as Q1, from this path as Q2 and from this path as Q3, which means charge is distributed across each capacitor. So this particular case in which the charge have too many paths to flow in a circuit is called capacitor connected in parallel, and in which there is only and only one path to flow charge across the circuit is called the series connection of the electrical appliance. Here we have the capacitor. Okay, now we understood about here, if this Q charge is moved across the circuit connected with capacitor of capacitance C1, C2 and C3, we get there is only Q charge, or there is only one path. So C1, C2 and C3 have the same value of charges, but the potential will distribute, because you know that capacitor is a device to store charge as well as energy, and the energy stored is in the form of the potential. So let V1, V2 and V3 are their potential differences after distribution of potential V of the battery. This is about the series combination. In parallel we get there is three paths, so charge across C1 is Q1, C2 is Q2 and C3 is Q3. But because every capacitor is connected individually with the potential, so we find here the potential across each capacitor is same, which is equal to C. Okay, now the rule of combination is, the first law is Q or charge same across each capacitor as explained. Potential difference distributed across each capacitor as V1, V2, V3, which is given by the V is equal to sum of the divisions, which means V1 plus V2 plus V3. Now we want to calculate the equivalent capacitance, which means how much is the value of capacitor which replace all three. Okay, So we calculate the equivalent capacitance by using equation first, which is V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Now as Q is same across each, so first equation is divided by this charge Q. We get this result is V1 upon Q, V upon Q is equal to V1 plus upon Q plus V2 upon Q, and this. And as we have the capacitor is equal to charge per unit potential difference, so when we take reciprocal of it, we get V upon Q is equal to 1 upon C. Therefore, for every different value of potential, we get the result is 1 upon CE is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. Okay, so this is how we calculate the equivalent capacitance when the too many capacitor connected in series. Now for this, potential difference across the capacitor is same, charge will distributed as the law, Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Therefore equivalent capacitance can be calculated by equation first, as we have. By dividing V of this equation first, we get Q upon V is equal to Q1 upon V plus Q2 upon V plus Q3 upon V, and we have the capacitance C is equal to Q upon V. So we can use here the equivalent capacitance, and here we also use a symbol CP for parallel combination, and here equal to CS for series equivalent capacitor. Okay, we get this result. But equivalent capacitance is in parallel combination is C1 plus C2 plus C3. Okay. Okay, now we understood about some special conditions. This is, we have the equivalent capacitor in series combination, and this is the equivalent capacitor in the parallel combination. Okay, now if C1 equal to C2 equal to C3 equal to C, which means the value of each capacitor equal to C, therefore we get equivalent capacitor is 1 upon C plus 1 upon C plus 1 upon C. Because denominators are same, you will add the all. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3 upon C. That is, the equivalent capacitor is C by 3, which means the value of equivalent capacitor in series is 1 by 3 times of the capacitor connected. Okay, now if n capacitors of value C are connected in series. Okay, therefore we get the result is C equivalent in series is equal to C by n. Okay, now if the value of each capacitor is 3, just we assume like, so we get the value of CE is equal to 3 by 3, because we have result C by 3. So this result is, by putting the value of C is 3, then we get the result is 1, which means the equivalent capacitor in series is always smaller than every individual capacitor connected in the series. Okay, as you find here as a result. Okay, so just note this. The value of equivalent capacitor is smaller than every individual capacitor, that is CS is smaller than every capacitor. Okay, now we understood about the parallel condition. Now here, if every individual capacitor C1, C2, C3 is equal to C, therefore this will become C equivalent is equal to C plus C plus C, which is equal to 3C. That is, C equivalent is equal to 3C. Again, if n capacitor of same value are connect in parallel, therefore Cp is equal to Nc. Therefore, if every value of C is 3, then we get the result Cp is equal to N are connected 3, so 3 and value of C is also 3. By this result, we get the result is 9. It is very clear. The value of equivalent capacitor in parallel, here we use in series, in parallel, is greater than every individual capacitor. That is, C parallel is greater than every C. Okay, so these are some special situations in capacitor. So students, you need to remember that in the parallel capacitor, the charge stored is increased, while in the series this value is decreased. So if we want to store more charges, so we need to connect the capacitor in parallel.